I'm like super nervous. Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. So today is a super important day for me. Today is my PET scan. I have been waiting for this for so long. My last chemotherapy was a month ago today, so today's August 16th, and my last chemo was July 17th, so like just about a month ago. So if this test shows that there's nothing left, I will be done with treatment. However, if there's still something left, I will need further treatment. I'm not really nervous because I won't get results today anyway, so there's no point in being nervous for it. But obviously I'm still have a bit of the jitters. However, I have had to fast since 8:30 a.m. this morning, so I'm really hungry. It's been really hard only being on water since 8:30 this morning. It is 2:30 right now, so it's been 6 hours, and this test is about 2 to 3 hours, so I'm not gonna eat till probably 5 or 6 p.m. today. I don't know if I'll make it. So wish me luck, fingers crossed that everything will go well and that I can resume my regular scheduled programming life after this. Alrighty, so I just finished out my PET scan. I think it went well. Did I take a snooze inside the tube? I did. I was in there for probably about 30 minutes, and yeah, when you're hungry and really tired in an asylum room and forced to lay down still for about 30 minutes, you fall asleep. I'm really hungry. I did walk to like 3 different Tim Hortons and Starbucks and little fast food places that I knew of in the hospital, and they were all closed. So now I have to drive in traffic to go to a drive-through because I'm so hungry. Next time, if you're going to a PET scan, bring snacks because you will need them right after the scan. Alrighty, so we've secured the goods. I just got like a chicken snack wrap from Tim's. I will check back in with you guys when I get the call to go to the hospital and get my results. So the hospital just called me to come in to meet with the doctor, which I'm assuming means that they have my PET scan results. I'm heading there right now. So I called Alex freaking out. Luckily he is gonna meet me at the hospital so he can be there with me if I get the results, which I need him there because I'm honestly freaking out. I feel like these results will dictate the next few months of my life, but hopefully these results are good. I mean, obviously the worst is over at this point. I think, you know, I've already gone through the hair fall and we've already attacked the tumor enough, but hopefully the last few rounds of chemo that I had did the job and got the last bits of the tumor out. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm just too nervous to even drink it, and it is first thing in the morning right now, literally. Whew. All right, well, I'll see you guys at the hospital. While Alex and I were waiting in the waiting room, I downloaded this new and free app called Abridge. Abridge was created to help patients feel more at ease during their various appointments by recording and summarizing conversations. So I wanted to give this app a try for myself. After I downloaded it, I created a profile so I could personalize it just for me. And then I got to explore the app before meeting with my doctor. So we're just at the doctor's office right now, and I have the app all ready to go. So I'm gonna hit record, and it's gonna start recording, and then I'm gonna put it on the table beside my doctor so we can make sure we record everything important. Alrighty, so we just finished the doctor's appointment, and I'm just gonna hit done. So then I put in what date and then what doctor I saw. So in case you have a few doctors, you don't mix them all up, hit done. And then it's just gonna prepare the conversation here for me. So what this app does is they basically transcribe your conversation with key points. So if you want to refer to a specific point in your conversation, let's say we're talking about a certain scan or a certain day or a certain test, then you can just quickly refer back to that point in the conversation. So it says your audio is ready. You can just listen back to the conversation, and then it's going to gather the insights, meaning it's going to gather the keywords for you. So it has been a few days since my initial appointment to get my results, and the reason why I waited to film this was because my results were kind of delivered to me in 2 different appointments, and those 2 different appointments were a week apart. So I wanted to wait until the second appointment so I could kind of present everything as a whole and not really a choppy response. But basically the results initially weren't exactly what I had wanted to hear. So the PET scan showed that the mass in my chest is about 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. Most of that is scar tissue. However, there are still a few cancer cells that are present in that mass. In saying that, It's actually good news. I found out today that that little amount of cancer is considered to be a complete response to my chemotherapy. Of course, you know, being a cancer patient, you want to hear the news that you're cancer free, but that's not always the case. Going into this, I knew that there would be a chance that chemo would not be the only form of treatment I would need. My oncologist and her team are really thrilled with these results. However, since there's a few cancer cells left, we're kind of in a tricky situation. So my first appointment, that's what I found out, that there were still some cells left, and then that we basically had two options. So the first option would be just to leave it. Since it is such a small amount, it's no longer dangerous to me at this point. We would just monitor it every few weeks, and if I were to get symptoms or if it were to seem like it was coming back, then we would do more scans and then attack it with treatment. However, it's possible that I could just live with it and the cells would never spread. They would eventually die off. But a part of me really wanted to just have the disease completely gone from my body. So option number 2 was radiation. I am really hesitant to do radiation just because there's a lot of complications that can come with it, especially radiating the chest. So what my oncologist actually did was consult other doctors and specialists who treat lymphomas within our city to collectively see if they can think of a different kind of treatment or anything like that. I met with her this morning, and basically what she told me was that the conversation was very back and forth between leaving it and doing radiation. However, at the end, they all agreed that probably killing it for good was the best option to go for. I'm still very hesitant about radiation. I'm not sure if I want to do it yet, just because I know that there are lots of risks associated with it and potential downfalls for my future. I am going to look into it. I'm going to do my research. I am also going to meet with the radiation oncologist and talk to him, and then based on that, I will decide what to do. I will let you guys know how that appointment goes and what my decision is. It's not as easy as it seems. It's not like just do it or just don't. There are lots of ups and downs to both, and I think I really need to just sit down, do my research, figure it out, and then make a decision based on what I think would be best moving forward. But I was super nervous for these last 2 appointments because they were super important. Like I said at the beginning of the video, they kind of dictated my future, and the scanxiety was very, very real, which is why I'm super happy that I had my Average app with me. I was able to record both conversations with my doctors, and you know, when you're very anxious and scared to get results, or the results are a shock or not exactly what you wanted to hear, your brain kind of goes into this mode where you can't always grasp all the information and you can't always remember everything you should. I was luckily able to record those conversations and have them saved all in one app using my Average app. So today's video is sponsored by Average. You can download the app with my link down below in the description box. It's available for Android and iPhone, and it is completely free. Once I'm home from the doctor's office, if I want to go over what was discussed at my appointments, I hit the sidebar and go into health stories. Here I will find all of my recordings organized by date. If I click on the date, I can listen to the conversation once again. I can also see my keywords that were gathered from my conversation. So some of the keywords from my recordings are radiation, CT scan, and cancer. There are also little paragraphs called meaningful moments from my recordings that I can quickly read over, and by hitting the share bar at the top right corner, I'm able to email my recording to someone else. So yeah, this last little while has been quite crazy for me. Even though I'm not going back to school right now, I guess I do have to hit the books and do my own research and figure out what's best, but that is all for now. I will keep you guys updated with what's going on. Thank you so much for following my journey, for supporting me, and for all your encouraging messages and comments. It really does mean a lot to me. Know yourself, know your body, and until next time.